I didn't go into that session with the intentions of asking for a divorce that day.
No.
I did not. I think I could have stayed longer.
At what point did you realize I want out?
I think I was kind of replaying the conversation that we had just had before Pastor Cal, and Mac had mentioned, like, I'm checked out of this type of thing, and I think I was feeling the same way. And so for me to hear that from him, I'm like, okay, well, if he's checked out, and if I'm checked out, like, there's no point of us dragging each other through the mud. For what purpose? Is to be on TV? Like, I don't care about that, and he doesn't care about that. So, like why would we do that to each other if we're both in the same position?
Were you checked out, or were you defending? Were you just, this was like a defense mechanism? You say, I'm out of this if you're out of it.
I don't think it was a defense mechanism. I think at that point, on that day, the things leading up to it, like, yeah, I was checked out at the moment, and I think we both were. But I did say that, and I did convey that to Dom that, hey, I'm checked out in our relationship right now. But I didn't mean it in the way, and again, I'm a bad communicator sometimes. I didn't mean it in a way like, hey, let's just end this thing and be done.
In our Pastor Kyle session, he did say that he wanted to stay married. He did, I think, but I don't think that I interpreted that as like, this is something you really wanted to do. And then I think a part of me felt like, well, if Mac really wanted to be here, he wouldn't have let me run him off like that.
Yeah, that's a good argument.
Wait a minute, hold on, wait. So you wanted Mac to stand up and fight for you. Is that what you're saying?
Hey, like, this is just a rough patch. Like, we're gonna get through this. Like, get your and move it in the bedroom. Like, stay here. Because, like, I know I need that sometimes. I can be hard-headed.
Hearing that now, what do you think?
At the time, I was just so hurt and caught off guard by it that, I don't know, I was deflecting. I was mad. I was like, how could you do this, without talking to me first? And I don't know, I was just in my feelings about it. I'm like, okay, well, if that's what you want, then that's, I'm not gonna beg you to stay with me if you don't like me for who I am.
And she really wanted the damn Dom, stop.
I need a good check-in sometimes.
That's very, you know what? It's a very important and mature thing to say, that sometimes you just need somebody to tell you to shut up and stick with the plan. By the way, you two did get together for one last dinner, and it was very tense. It did not make it into the episode. I have this never-before-seen clip. Let's watch.
I'm sorry.
I was a little shocked that you and your entire family kind of unfollowed me and my entire family, so...
Yeah, I told him to. Well, no, it's just not...
I thought it was a little petty.
It was petty. I felt like I had a right. I felt like I had a right to be a little petty.
Petty Betty.
I was in my feelings.
Petty Betty.
My feelings were hurt, and...
I feel like you're being petty right now.
Well, you divorced me, so yeah.
Okay.
Well, damn.
I was obviously in my feelings and hurt by what had happened, and I think that did turn into a little anger. I apologize. I was fired up. So I wasn't very nice in the way I was talking to you and conveying my feelings that night.
Well, neither one of you were nice.
No.
I mean, and do you understand that, Dom, considering you cut this thing short, and you came in, both of you came in with, like, the walls up and on 10.
We were poised for battle. I was a little caught off guard with how angry Mac was. Maybe I'm just delusional, because I still...
You just divorced him. I mean, you just dumped the dude.
But I still had in my mind that he didn't want to be married either. I had never seen that side of Mac, and where was that during the Pastor Cal session?
So here we are again. You were kind of surprised, but you also liked it a little bit, that side of him, the tougher, right?
Yeah.
And then, now that